everyone, it's Courtney. Welcome back to my channel. So in the video that you guys would have seen, which Justin and I did announcing our engagement, I told you guys that we'd probably be filming like updates and, you know, kind of like the process. So I wanted to kind of start that now. So as I'm currently filming this, which it is like April 28th today, which this video will probably go out sometime in May. But as of today, Justin and I have been engaged for almost 2 weeks, and y'all, I have already started the wedding planning process. So if you guys already watched the video that Justin and I did, we talked about our engagement, how we're gonna have a longer engagement, and we kind of agreed to start looking at the fall of 2024 for our wedding, and that is what we have pretty much decided to go with. So as of right now, that gives us a little over 2 years to start planning everything, and I'm so glad that we chose to have a longer engagement. For the past few days, I have been going online because I want to start looking at venues and just seeing what's out there, and I'm kind of glad that I am doing this early because there are so many venues that I'm looking at that right now are just starting to book for 2024. So they're already booked for 2022, 2023, and are starting 2024. So this is something that I'm really gonna have to get onto. I'm gonna be doing like the planning with my mom, Justin's mom, and of course Justin's input means just as much. But you know, guys, most guys, they don't really get into it as much as the girls do. I mean, Justin's into it, but you know guys, you know what I mean. You know, it's more, I don't want to sound like wrong, but you know, it's more like a girls thing, you know, like the planning and all that stuff. But yeah, we really need to get onto it. So I have been looking at, well, let me rewind. We want to have a small wedding, so we are definitely going to be well below 100 guests. In fact, I think 75 would be like a lot. So it's going to be on the smaller side. We do want to have a nice wedding, you know, because it's going to be my first wedding, his first wedding. And so, you know, you kind of want it to be special because it's the first go around, you know. But on that same hand, we don't want to go hog wild, you know, financially. You know, I think he and I both agree that we would rather put the money towards something that is worth it. I'm not saying a wedding is not worth it, but to me, a wedding is just one day, a couple hours. Whereas, you know, putting the money towards a home, vehicles, or honeymoon, or something, you know, something more, I don't know. To me, it's just a wedding is just a little blip of something bigger. So we would rather just put it towards something better than that. So I'm kind of looking to see what's out there right now. I'm open to all different types of, you know, like venues or whatever, but if I could go for my dream, I'd love like a rustic barn wedding. I just think it's so gorgeous. In the area that I live in, northern New England, you know, that's what quite a few venues are. So that's kind of a plus for me. Plus I live near like the lakes, so Lake Winnipesaukee is not too far. Then there's also like the Maine coastline. So just a stone's throw from like Kennebunkport, Wells, Cape Nettic, York, places like that. So yeah, so that's what I'm looking at. Just trying to see how much are these places going to cost, and you know, just getting ideas. We're just in the idea process right now. Like, I wouldn't care if we just, you know, had a small little elopement, you know, like it's not that huge of a deal to me, but I just kind of want to explore all the different options and see what's out there, get the costs and go from there. Because, you know, if the venues that would be like my dream are really expensive, I'm fine with just, you know, toning it down and going with something simple, because like I said, I'd rather put the money towards something better worth it. So in addition to that, I have already started working on like a rough guest list because, you know, yes, we're getting married in like 2+ years, you know, almost two and 3 months, something like that. 2 years and 3 months. But when I go to look at these venues, I gotta kind of have a rough idea of how many people would be attending. So even though it seems like super early to be doing a lot of this stuff, I think it's kind of essential. So, you know, I just kind of did like a rough idea. Like I said, we're trying to keep it small and intimate, you know, just our immediate family and friends and stuff like that, you know, not going hog wild. So my list is almost done for everyone that I would invite as of right now in this moment, you know, which then, you know, that can change as we've got 2 years to go. But I have like a rough idea. So Justin's gonna be doing the same, kind of getting a rough idea so we have a number estimate. The next thing that I think we have almost locked down is our wedding song. And I had one picked out for a long time, should I ever get married. And I'm just kind of excited that when I played it with Justin and his family, they all liked it. And it's a song that I just love it. So I'm not gonna give it away just yet, but I think we have that nailed down. I will say it is a country song from the late 80s, and it has been redone many times, but I'm going with the original writer. I think he was the writer of the song. I believe so. He was the original writer and I think the original singer. So we shall see. So I think that's it for the updates I have right now. I'm not sure when the next update will be. I know one thing is that as this summer into fall kind of progresses, I think I'm really gonna have to start going and touring the venues because like I said, they're already booking out into 2023, into 2024 now. So even though it feels weird because, you know, as of right now, my wedding date is a little over 2 years away, I really gotta get on this because things are getting booked and I wanna make sure that I have something snagged down. So we'll see. So if you guys have any, you know, tips, tricks, if you are in the Maine, New Hampshire area, specifically like the southern Maine, southern New Hampshire regions, even up to like the, you know, Lake Winnipesaukee area, if you guys have any recommendations for venues, please be sure to leave them in the comments below because I will take any like tips and tricks that you guys have. So please, if you are in the area, let me know because I would love some new ideas. Also, if you have any questions for me, Justin and I together, be sure to leave them in the comments down below too, and we'll be happy to answer anything. So, all right guys, I think I'm gonna wrap this up. Like I said, I don't know when I'll be back with another update for the wedding series, but definitely stay tuned because I'm gonna be on top of this. Alright guys, as always, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell. That way you're notified when I do an upload. Alright guys, until my next video, I will see you later. Bye!